Hello, Happy New Year, and welcome to another year of Appetite for Distraction.
Hello.
Amongst other things, this is Mark Walton, that isn't me.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here, ready to enjoy what looks like a thing with weird things on his
Hamster
face.
Cannon, yes. This is our first Android title of the year.
Yes,
it's
Android's
a game
back.
with quite annoying sound design, but apart from that, it's okay. So you play as a series of hamsters who enjoy cereals such as sugar frosted golden noms. Let's do the first world as kind of a proof of concept.
I like those.
As you can see, you tap the hamster to load the cannon, drag it, and then poo.
So this is part of the shooting things out of a cannon genre that is
Yes.
quite pervasive on mobile devices.
Very popular in Belgium. I don't know, maybe. And then that's not what I meant to press. And then so it's got all these different levels. Let's go do a more tricky one. And as you go, you encounter other little hamsters. Like this one's a fire hamster, and he can, he sets fire to things.
Oh, so you can set fire to
in.
wood, and then you knock that
Yeah.
out, and then you can use the other hamster to travel through it.
Yeah,
Marvelous.
like this. And it's kind of like Peggle meets animal cruelty meets slight tactical things.
I guess it is slightly peggily. I wouldn't go that far though.
No, I mean, when I saw the launch trailer for this, I was like, this will be funny to feature because it will have Mark frothing at the mouth about how much it's a Peggle ripoff. But then I realised it wasn't actually that.
No, it's
much
not
like
at all. It's not that bad.
Peggle.
Surely. Oh no, wait. Don't you need to use the spiky?
Yes, you do to break through the block, but that's not what I'm going to do first off. I'm gonna fire the normal one up here. So he's all like, pew, and then he gets some of them. That's a pretty bad shot, actually.
Do you think?
And then we'll use the Kaiser hamster.
What I want to know is,
Yep.
as a hamster, and like the cereal in general, why is the cereal floating in midair?
I don't know.
And why do hamsters have access to a cannon? Do you think?
Yeah, well, I was going to say, I think, if we're going to get onto why the cereal's floating, we have to talk about why these hamsters are so happy to be launched out of a cannon, really. That was a terrible
Because
shot
is
to
that their
start with.
pen? I mean, is that where the hamsters
Yeah,
live?
yeah.
And
So you got a little sawdust here at the bottom, and then you just fire them around in the tank.
So basically what's happened is some sick owner has gone, I'll tell you what would be funny, right? If we put in the hamster cage a cannon with some gunpowder and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, especially when we set one of the hamsters on fire first.
Yeah.
It's a real sick game, if I'm honest.
It's sick and vile. No one should play this. No, it's good, isn't it?
It's quite entertaining.
It's free as well.
Yeah, it is. So, stop complaining.
All right, free on Android. Check it out.
Okay, Mark, what do we got next?
So, this is a game from... Do you remember a while ago you featured that game, Super Muffin Night?
Muffin Night,
Muffin
yes.
Night.
It was a good game, what I liked.
This is Super Crate Box.
Okay.
From the same guys. I think this is a game they made before Muffin Night.
I think that's right, yeah.
And this is very 8-bitty and whatever. And this was already out on PC and Mac. Now it's on iOS, so iPad and iPhone.
Hooray.
And basically, you play as this little dude, you have on-screen buttons, and the aim is to collect as many crates as possible.
Oh, wow, it is a lot like Muffin Night, isn't
in
it?
the short space of time. Every crate gives you a different weapon. And I just died.
Oh, no.
So every crate gives you a different weapon. Some weapons are better than others, like the dual pistols absolutely suck.
That does
Rocket
it for
launcher
you.
is good.
Nice, okay.
And then you kind of, I think my record on this is I think it's like 17 crates or something like that.
It's not that high. I mean, like in Muffin Night...
It's really hard.
Muffin Night was a lot easier. I remember, 16 was no big thing.
Oh, no, this is ridiculously hard. You have to... so this disc gun is a tricky one.
Oh,
it
that's
slices
kind of
back,
cool.
But it comes back on you, so you have to be aware of it.
It's a bit like... I think you could do that with shurikens in Muffin Night. But it looks good, though, and I kind of like the 8-bit...
Yeah, it's the 8-bit thing's really cool.
Oh, yeah, I like the look of this a lot more than the Muffin Night, but I can imagine it would annoy me kind of a bit more than...
I mean, it's rock hard, and like if I'm machine gunning like this dude, minigun's cool, the shotgun's pretty good. It's a bit weedy.
Alright, yeah, that was a bit rubbish.
And then I'm trying to... There's one more, actually, which is really cool. Let's see if I can get it.
That's good. What kind of incentive is there to keep playing on this? Because when I got to Muffin Night, I unlocked all of the kind of characters, and then I went, oh, I can stop playing this now, and I didn't touch it again, and I got really.
The incentive is it's really addictive. Like I sat in front of the TV when I was watching some god awful program on the BBC. And basically just played this for about an hour.
Nice,
like solid. Because once you do get those high kind of scores with the crates, you're like, oh, I can totally beat that. I can totally beat that.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of get sucked into it. You're like, I've got to get more than 17. And I made it my mission that evening to get. I had 16 at the time, and I was like, oh, okay, I've got to make it my mission to get more than 16.
Nice. I mean, the obvious question is, why didn't you just change the channel rather than watching this terrible program on the BBC? But
you know when you just can't be asked. It was one of those evenings.
So you just spent an hour on Super Crate Boy. Not that I'm saying that's a bad way to spend your time.
No, it's good. Oh, wait a minute. No, that is 17. Yeah,
17 is your best.
Yeah, it is. So, yeah, overall, this is a very, very good game. I think it's 69p, I believe, on the App Store, or 99 cents to you in the US. So, it's cheap, it's a good laugh, and it looks good too.
Nice.
All right, so this last one is called Order Up. Now, this is not out. Well, it's not out now. It'll be out by the weekend after you've watched this episode. So this is the latest from the chaps at Chillingo. It's a freemium-esque sort of game.
Okay.
And it's a cross between Cooking Mama and a restaurant management sim. This is one of the parts of the freemium game, this ad, and there's like a delay before you can close it. That is irritating, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
There are other freemium bits to this as well.
Okay.
But let's kick off.
Yarp.
So I'm working at this place called Gravy Chug.
Sounds erotic.
It's a pretty hot sounding restaurant. The start of each day, it tells you how many guests you're going to have.
Okay.
And then you have to buy plates for those guests based on what you think they'll order. So here it tells you the popularity of each dish. So we've got pancakes. If I've got 7 guests, I'm probably going to get... No, wait, let's make that...
No, they seem kind of nonchalant. If
I'm going to get 3 pancakes and 4 hamburgers.
Nice.
Right, to serve all these guests.
Okay.
Then I do... And that costs you a certain amount of coins. It's going to cost me 18 coins. I press done. Into the restaurant we go.
Okay.
Now, this is just one of the restaurants as well. There are lots.
Okay.
Cause of death.
I have no idea what Cause of Death is. I haven't actually ever clicked on that.
You can play it free.
Oh,
Bob
so
Manhorn.
this is one of the things that happens in the game. You get the health inspector.
That's like my dad.
So now we have to show him that we can clean the kitchen as well.
Okay.
So we have to touch the plates. You grab the sponge, use it to scrub off all
Remember,
the
he's
dirt.
watching so clean all the dishes, whereas normally you just do 40%. I used to work in a pub actually as a dish monkey once.
So
if it wasn't clean, you weren't drying hard enough. Anyway.
So there you go.
Nice.
You're doing that. Lots of scrubbing. Basically twirling my finger around the screen.
It wasn't that clean.
Wasn't that clean? It's pretty good.
Okay,
what I don't understand is why if a health inspector came around, he'd just watch you scrubbing dishes. He wouldn't be like looking for rats or things in the kitchen. Like,
Maybe he's waiting for you to bribe him.
I wish there was a bribery mode in this.
Because what, is this less fun than the rest of the game? I take it.
Yes.
Okay.
This is like the least fun part. This is the one part I didn't really want to show you.
Oh, good.
But it happened to pop up. It happens randomly. So.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Well, at least we're getting the broad spectrum.
Well, I've been health inspected.
Good.
There you go. He's given us a good report. What it said there is if we get into the newspapers about having a good clean restaurant, he'll visit less often because apparently the health inspector takes all his orders from the media, which, as we know, lie all the time. Except us, we don't lie.
No, indeed.
So this waitress lady, she's taken the order. It's a burger and fries. This is the Cooking Mama-esque bit. Tap on the order. So you have to cook different bits. So first off, let's put the patty on, and then let's put the fries in. Drag that down. Slice up some leaf. Tap, tap, tap. Done on the
and
plate.
And you've got to keep an eye on the rest of the stuff, presumably?
You do, but I've got so good at this that I know the timings.
Really? Because I'm getting nervous.
You've got time to do this, and then if you go back to the thing, you flip it over, it's just gone green on that side. These will almost be done in a sec.
You're nerdy, man. That's pretty impressive.
This game, honestly, is really good. The fries are done. We chuck that out.
Nice.
Now, this is a pretty simple one because there's only one order, but obviously when you get loads of different orders of different meals, it gets mental.
Yeah. Just like a real restaurateur. That is a perfect hamburger and fries.
It's good, isn't it?
Hmm.
So there you go. You got your hamburger and fries there. Other things you have, you can add spice to them for special customers.
Okay.
You also got an oven as well for cooking other things. Every time you get a perfect or a good, your customers give you more money, which are the silver coins we talked about earlier.
Okay, despite the fact his table's dirty.
Yes. The one irritating thing is that the freemium stuff is those little gold things you saw in the top corner. So if you want to improve your restaurant by hiring more staff or anything like that, you have to do it with the coins.
Okay.
Now you can buy more coins using real world money, and you can use them to hire help. You can hire an assistant chef, or you can upgrade your kitchen, etc.
Okay.
But it's pretty good fun, and like I say, there is more than one restaurant to work in. Once you're good at this, it carries on, and you're off.
Nice. It seems pretty good.
Yeah.
I might check it out, and maybe you will too. At home.
Wow, that was excellent.
I thought that was pretty slick. Anyway,
that was pretty slick. Yes.
So I guess that's all we've got time for.
It is all we've got time for this
but
week.
we will be back soon. Burger face.
Burger face.
But don't forget to check out you can subscribe on iTunes
and YouTube.
Yeah, and I've forgotten the URLs. So we'll flash them up on screen now.
Perfect.
Bye.